Hello, it's Mrs. Kanachi here. Today is day one of our project to go along with The Girl with the Big Questions. You already read this book, but our curiosity portraits are going to help us make pictures kind of like in the book where we ask our own questions. So today we're going to work on the background. Quick note to teachers, if you were the first one to use the oil pastels, they are probably all wrapped and look very pretty, just like this. However, to make them easier to use, my suggestion is to peel them and break them in half. It'll allow us to use them appropriately, and it will also make it so that more than one person can use them. If you feel like you need more oil pastels, just send a student down. I'll be more than happy to send a cup of oil pastels back with them to help with your supplies. So, to start, students should choose only 3 to 4 colors. Pick colors you think might go with your background. You can pick with your favorite colors. I am sure your teacher have chosen your background color already. So what you have to do once you've chosen your colors is start with your design. By the way, if you want to share with a friend next to you, like let's say they get different colors than you do, then they can help you add more colors to your design. Our designs are going to be what we call abstract. That means they're not really going to look like anything. They're just going to be pretty backgrounds right behind our curiosity portraits. So for this one, I've decided to do dots and circles, just like field day last year. I kind of like the idea of just doing dots and circles. You can come up with any design you like. It doesn't have to be dots and circles. It can be waves. It can be fireworks. Abstract is better. By the way, abstract means it doesn't have to look like anything. It's just cool to look at. Also, I know some of our friends who have worked in the studio a lot blend their oil pastels. That's not going to work real well on this paper. So don't try to blend. You can just layer colors on top of each other, and that'll do a lot of the blending for you, but don't try to blend with your finger. So here you see me adding the colors that I picked out first in my nice circle design. It's okay. This is why you have a messy mat here. You want to go right off the page. It makes your design look more complete if you go way off the edges, and then that way it doesn't look like it's all in the middle. You can spread it all out, but the messy mats are important for that. When you're finished with your colors, go ahead and put them back in the box as orderly as you can. Teachers, that's not necessarily going to stay looking that way, so it's okay. You can also get 1 or 2 more colors from the friend next to you or around you, or go back to the box and pick out a couple other colors. Here I went back and grabbed a little bit of orange because I thought that it needed a little bit of contrast and bright color. And there's my first background. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about using the oil pastels that you've watched me do at one time. Here's my new background. I'm picking out my colors. Notice that I'm holding the oil pastels on their side. I'm not using them like a pencil. I'm holding them flat so that the color goes across the page all spread out. You can use them either way, but this covers a lot more ground, more quickly than if we use the tips like we're writing with a pencil. In this one, I'm not going to turn it at all. I'm just going to run the oil pastels over the top of each other, and look what starts to happen. It starts to blend together. Again, going off the side of the page, using that messy mat so the whole picture looks finished. And that's it. Those are our backgrounds. One more note. Flip your paper over and write your name. That way tomorrow when we start, they're easy to hand back. Right now, flip your paper over, write your name. Tomorrow, we're going to work on the face part, the portrait part of our curiosity portraits. That's it. That's all for day one. Enjoy making your backgrounds. Take good care of your supplies, because remember, we're all sharing. And if you need some extras, come on down and see me.